Let's talk about some of these companies you're building. First of all, Better. You raised recently at a $375 million valuation. What is your role and vision with this company?
I'm really like one of the heads of marketing and like the social media side and growing out the media team. But the vision for the company was all of these sports gambling companies are very hard to use. They're ran by older people. Their marketing is all like very traditional. They're not like good at digital marketing or building a brand for themselves. And we wanted to make the best app easiest to use and connect with the next generation of sports fans. And really, that's been the alpha and what has worked. And
Mhm.
me and the CEO, Joey Levy, are the youngest two people in the United States with a gaming license. So we just have that understanding of the next generation and how to access these people and explain the product to them in an easy to understand way.
Also with W, that was a really interesting
Mhm.
pivot that I noticed, like getting into hygiene.
Yeah.
I thought, like, what's the main goal there? What was the gap in the market that you wanted to fill?
Well, I mean, most people don't switch their deodorants. Like even still, people are probably like
Mhm.
using like Axe or Old Spice or
Yeah.
like Dove or Degree maybe. And these products like just aren't good for you. Hormone disruptors made with things that mess with your body, phthalates, artificial dyes, sulfates. The list goes on. I personally think some of the brands are like corny, and it was time for something new and a better product that stood for something. And waking up and choosing to be a winner, getting W's, working hard, and that's where the brand idea came from. And being a better option and a better brand that the next generation can identify with, and not being like still using Axe.
Yeah, yeah. You shouldn't be using if you're using Axe,
Get W.
reconsider. Yeah.
Make the switch.
I'm curious, what are the best uses of money that you found so far? Like the best things to buy?
Venture capital investments. I mean, I've done great there. I've done great in crypto. I've done great in real estate. Like I got this house for 15.7. I could sell this for like overnight. Like a buyer would buy this in like for 25 tomorrow. So real estate,
What about luxuries that you just like for yourself? Like I
like
noticed you
fun
recently
things.
got like you got a private jet.
I got it. Well,
recently.
I was gonna say a plane because it's
Yeah.
like it's time, it's access, it's health. Honestly, like going to airports and all the people around, sicknesses going around, the refiltered air. Like if I'm sick for 5 days and I'm training for a fight, like how does that affect me? So all of these things that go into it, and just the freedom to be able to do what you want, business meetings, people hopping on the plane, being able to send the plane for other people to come do something, whatever it might be. So I think that's another really nice tool. And lifesaver, because I like can't go to airports again unless I have like a full disguise on.
How often do you use the private jet?
I'm probably flying like 320 hours a year,
Wow.
probably, which is a lot. I think
Yeah.
it's a pretty good amount.
I flew on my first private jet just a few days ago.
Oh,
We
yeah.
both
really?
did.
Yeah.
Ben Mala in Florida took us on his plane to go to Atlanta. And it was like having a time
It was
machine.
sweet.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
best.
Like
And you're doing business, you're being creative, your whole team is there, you can get things done. And we have some of our best conversations and best hangouts on a plane.
Yeah.
So
Do you invest in stocks?
yeah, I have. I mean, I'm with Morgan Stanley, and they do like all my traditional money management, and they've done a great job. So I have a diversified portfolio.
There you go. Index funds.
Stocks, crypto,
Nice.
venture capital, real estate, all the above.
What would you say have been the biggest waste of money you've spent your money on?
Also private plane. So
Okay.
it's like you you're just like flushing money down the toilet. But I mean, it's worth it. But it is one of those things where it's like
Do you ever have any anxiety about spending money?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Just because I've been in that place where I have the PTSD from like making a ton and then it all basically going down the drain. So I still for sure have anxiety and I hate it. And I also am like very tight with it. Like if I notice an expense, I look at all my expenses. So if I notice something and it's like a $200 difference or thing that I think looks too expensive or some vendor charged me maybe a little bit more, I'm like, no. And I put my team on it and we'll like shave off literally like dollars. And
That's how
I
I would
look
be,
at
yeah.
every expense and like all that. So
I think
and
you
you
have
have to,
to,
you have
yeah.
to. And people, you know what's funny? Like when you have money like this, like people just are like, well, you can spend it, you can do this. And it's like, no, the way you build money is by being stingy with it. So some things I don't give a about and I'm like, sure. But other areas we like cut a lot of costs as much as possible.
We got some rapid fire questions right here to wrap this up. Would you rather invest in stocks or real estate?
Right now, stocks.
Who's more responsible with money, you or Logan?
I would say it's pretty even actually.
Who's better at making money, you or Logan?
I'm better like at making money right now. But once he sells Prime for a couple billion, then he's gonna take the crown.
Why did you do an interview with a rooster on your head?
I'm El Gallo de Dorado is my given nickname here in the Puerto Rican streets, so I had to represent.
Who would win in a fight, you or 100 grams?
Oh man,
There's 100 of me, man.
I think
That's a
Climbing up you, like you gotta shake them off.
I honestly think I think I would still win, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
100 of me.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but I would once I knocked out like 6, I could kind of build like a pile and like fight behind the pile, and then people
Use
would
them
like
as
start.
a shield.
Yeah,
Grab
that's
on the
what-
3.
No,
like, move 'em
seriously,
around.
seriously, I could be choking them out, and then you guys like couldn't. I don't know. It'd be close. It'd be close.
What's more difficult, getting rich or staying relevant?
Oh man, I think getting rich. You know, the Island Boys are still out there cooking, man.
What's something that is truly surprising? I mean, that's true. He's not wrong. Actually, yeah, that's very true. What's something that's truly surprising how lucrative it is?
I think like self improvement and like being on a journey of meditation and like that whole world and the things that you uncover from that are pretty game changing.
What is a splurge that you have yet to buy?
I feel like I've bought almost everything.
You've bought everything.
I feel like maybe I definitely haven't gone and like drop. I think at some point I'll probably go and buy like a whole. I have a watch collection, but like I'll probably go and buy like 10 watches at some point.
What's the most you've ever spent in one night?
I think technically it's like the payment I made on the ranch or this house I bought in cash. That both of those were expensive.
Who had the best verse in It's Everyday Bro?
I would say Nick Crompton.
What's
I
the,
love
what's the
that one.
best bar in It's Everyday Bro?
A lot of people don't know this, but I wrote Tessa Brooks' verse, and I think the best was yeah, I smell good. Is that your boy's cologne?
Uh-huh.
That was a good.
That's
that was
clever.
a good part of the song.
English.
I like it.
That
Well, so
to me-
actually, I wrote Nick's verse
of
too.
course you did. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
So and bro, I swear to God, like I dropped out of high school and I didn't know that England was a country, and I thought England was the city. Like actually,
Was he fine? He was like, oh yeah, sure.
No, he thought I was joking, and that I genuinely like didn't know. But I'd never been there or like knew. I thought I just didn't know, bro.
And
We did all of this in 30 minutes. So I'm like, boom, boom, boom. England is my city. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, that's fire. Boom, boom, boom. And so I hand it to him, and he thought I knew that England wasn't a city and that it was just funny. And so he still said it, and then it just like turned into this whole thing.
Dude, I don't think you realize the impact that had on my life. Like that, I played that song probably probably 10 times a day
That's
for a
insane.
year straight,
No.
maybe with my friends.
It-
I would get my friends together and I would play it and I would put on like compilations where it'd be playing for hours and my friends would be like,
That's
I can't
hilarious.
because and Nick Crompton's verse, I
Yeah.
think, is just find me something better.
It's
Please.
amazing.
Please.
It was an era, bro. It really was an era.
And I hope his collar is still popping. That's the one thing.
It is.
Okay, good.
Now, this clip was brought to you by our sponsor, Opus Clip. Most people think Opus Clip is just a clipping tool, but it's way more than that.
It's actually a full-on AI video editor. It can pull your long-form content, find the best moments, add captions, B-roll, and even schedule your clips to post all automatically. It's basically your entire post-production team, but way faster and smarter.
We use it ourselves to turn long episodes like this with Jake Paul into high-performing clips. And right now, they're celebrating their 2-year anniversary with a huge giveaway. They're handing out $5,000 in cash prizes, exclusive swag, and even a MacBook Pro to one lucky winner.
And everyone who joins gets free credits just for participating. All you got to do is head to opus.pro/clip-the-future right now to learn more and enter the contest. Again, that is opus.pro/clip-the-future. We also have a link down below in the description. You can just click it there. Huge thanks to Opus Clip for sponsoring this clip.